Bernie, just tell me about these chords. Like when you do a song, you said that you can do a song with just one chord. Just explain some of that to me.
Okay. Do you want me to give you, how will I say it, examples?
Sure, anything at all.
Okay, well, if you look at some songs, they've got like tons and tons of chords into them, very, very complicated and complex. But you could take some songs that only got one or two chords into them. Look at the Bee Gees song called You Should Be Dancing. The majority of the song is just done over one chord, a G chord or a G minor, and there are a couple of other chord changes within the song, but 75% of the song is done over the one chord structure, the basic fundamental tone. And when you're doing that, you can stick around the neck and play all kinds of little riffs that match that all over the neck. And as long as you keep within a certain area of the neck in relation to the basic fundamental note, which in this case is a G, it's almost impossible to make a mistake. And that's
Wow.
true. It really is. It's almost impossible to make a mistake.
I never knew that before,
Right?
that you do songs with just one chord.
And you take, I think, Smoke on the Water. The whole chorus, the whole verse is done over a G minor. Now, of course, Blackmore's doing all kinds of crazy stuff on the guitar as well, but for the basic fundamental root note, the fundamental root note is a G note. Now, it could be a G minor, a G minor 7, a G minor this, a G minor that. It makes no difference. The fundamental note is basically a G. So that whole verse is all done using a basic G note with embellishments added in. The only changes is in the chorus. Now, Smoke on the Water, which is a C, and an A flat. It's only two chord changes outside of the verse, right? Very simple.
I never knew that before. I don't think a lot of people, unless you're a seasoned musician, that you would know that you can actually do a full song.
Well,
Look at
our
with one chord.
Look at let's see, what's the Fleetwood Mac song that we do? It's got two chords.
Two chords, right? There's a lot of two-chord
there's
songs
a lot
out
of them,
there.
there's a lot of them there.
we
There's
actually,
two chords.
yeah, and we actually did a song that I'm going to play at the end of this video
One,
with one chord.
using the G, the fundamental G note,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, I'm doing all kinds of stuff there, but it's still related basically to the G fundamental note, you know?
I know.
And as long as you stay there, and you got some idea of what notes go with that chord, and they're all over the neck of the guitar.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, right? And once you know where they're to, doesn't really matter what order you play them in. Certain orders will sound better than others, but it's almost impossible to really make a serious mistake.
Like I was saying,
It all blends.
if you have, say you got a guitar player, and then you got a piano player, maybe a saxophone, maybe a violin. You got all these musicians playing all these different instruments, and they can all be doing one song over one chord.
Yeah,
And they make it sound amazing.
Actually, they could probably even be playing the same riff, but because the saxophone sounds so different than the guitar, so different from a violin, so different from whatever, right? And when you put it all together, and they're all doing their own riff, but they're all doing the same riff, but it's got a different tonal structure. That's basically the fundamental sound of the instrument itself. The saxophone sounds different than the violin.
Yeah.
But a G note is a G note.
Right, but it's only
Just
one note. It's only
doesn't
one
matter
chord.
where you play it to, right?
I know.
It's simple.
It's crazy. I never knew that before. That
It's simple.
every time I see bands or I see orchestras
Simple.
or whatever, I always thought they were playing a ton of different chords, like minors and sharps
Yeah,
and,
so
and all that stuff, right?
years ago, so did I. I didn't even realize it.
But you're saying that a band, like the song we wrote, is on one chord, but
Yes.
you're doing all kinds of lead break in it and everything.
Yeah.
It sounds fantastic.
But it's still done over a G chord.
Imagine, I
Right,
never knew. So I
the-
could even play with you. I can play because I can play acoustic
You could.
guitar, and I only know about 3 or 4 chords, but I could actually play
Just play the chords.
play
from
the
it.
chords because I never even
And
knew
I
that I
could-
could do that.
Yeah, I could turn around and take the keyboard that's out there, and tape tape a note down. Could be A, could be D, could be G. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
But the basic fundamental note in the major scale. I give you some tape and tape it down so it makes a sound all the time.
Yeah.
And then I can turn around and just do whatever for hours on end if I want to.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm going to try some of that stuff too.
And that's a really, really good way to get to know
Yeah.
your fretboard and your guitar or your instrument, no matter what it is, right?
Yeah.
You know, and that goes for any instrument.
Yeah.
Right? Just make it up.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Just make it up.
So continue on.
If you take that that song by Fleetwood Mac is 2 chords. What's the name of that one again?
Dreams.
Yeah, Dreams. There's only 2 chords.
Oh, what about Rhiannon?
Oh, Rhiannon is 2 chords too.
Now,
But
Achy Breaky Heart. 2 chords. I looked it up.
Yep.
Because I was looking up songs with only 2 chords,
Yeah,
right?
and so is All You Ever Do Is Bring Me Down.
All you ever do is bring me down.
2 chords.
Cool. What? Imagine.
But there are songs there that you can do with just 1 chord.
Wow. And when you're playing those songs, it sounds like I always thought you were using a ton of different chords. I didn't know. I'm only learning now, after all these years, that you can play songs with just 1 or 2 chords and do it.
I try to make stuff easy. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to use my brain.
Yes, but you're not the only one, obviously.
No, well, obviously not, right?
Right? And lots of
There's
musicians
lots of songs out there, tons of songs out there.
are playing, because if you do a song, say you do a song with only 1 chord or 2 chords in it, and you're in a band, if you add more chords off from, say it's in the chord G, right? And then the band decides, hey, let's add some C, D, and A, and all that stuff. That's going to change the song completely.
That's going to change the song completely.
That'll be completely.
That's going to change how you play
That'll be a new
your
song then, really.
That's going to change how you play your lead break and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
now you got to
It wouldn't even be the
follow
same
chord
song
changes.
anymore.
No, it would be different.
Right? It's
But
amazing.
That's a really good learning exercise to get used to your instrument.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Take a note on the keyboard, tape it down, whatever, and just play along with it.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and another good thing to do too is just turn on your radio, put on your favorite music station, plug in your instrument, and sit down and play along with whatever comes on.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And when the song is over, it's done. Another song
But a
comes on.
song that's not too complicated, though, because that will discourage you.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how complicated it is. You try to hear. See, the whole idea of that
Sounds.
is to train your ear
Yes.
to listen to sounds.
Yeah.
And at first, you're probably not going to do very good, but you got to keep it up.
If you're new at it, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But if
You're in the learning process.
Yeah, if you keep it up, you will develop. You'll know what a G chord sounds like,
Yeah.
and you will know what an A chord sounds like.
Yeah.
So now, when you hear a song on the radio, when you hear the chord, you know what it is.
Bernie Scott with your Les Paul. Yeah, so what we were talking about
What?
was the chords. Like you can play a song with only 1 chord or 2 chords. And a lot of people know about the 2 chords and 3 chords and things like that, but I don't know if anybody, maybe some did, that you could use only 1 chord in a whole song.
Well, it's like, well, for example, here's a G note, right? And here, it's something that Blackmore uses, right? Loverboy uses the same thing. There's 2 G notes, but they're an octave apart. Same note, right? So if you're using a G, right, you could go over a G. Right? It's over a G chord, right?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
So you can have that
So that's all in G.
so G, right? See? It's all a G chord, right?
Wow.
So if you can make up words, drum rolls,
Yeah,
do
yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just keep the basic chord going, the basic picking or whatever you
Yeah.
want to do, right?
Yeah.
And you can just go around, you can riff around anywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And if if the same thing applies with an A chord. Right?
So while we're playing acoustic guitar and I was playing an A, you can do all that other stuff over my rhythm. And you
doing
can
that.
do lead breaks on that too, right?
Yeah, you can keep doing that. But your highway stairs just starts off in G, right? Right? That's how highway starts, right? Highway stair starts. While he's doing the hang on. It's all in G.
Oh yeah.
Everything is there. Even the keyboard riff, right?
Cool.
So it's all done in G until it comes to this. Right? That's
Cool.
it's all in G, right?
So songs are a lot simpler than what a lot of people think, right?
Yeah,
Like
well,
especially beginners, they're saying, I can't play that song, way too hard. But
Yeah, but we even got one there. We got a few of them there that we did ourselves. Set You Free.
yeah.
Right? The lead break is all done in B.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's all done over a B chord, right?
Oh right. Yeah. I didn't know that.
Right? It's all B chord. And I'm going out over the neck.
So I write the words and you write the music. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
No.
I assume you're playing about 50
And
chords.
that's like the Bee Gees one. You might be dancing, right?
That's it.
It's all done G, right?
Wicked.
But with the Bee Gees,
Is it only G?
there's no any change.
That's you could be dancing.
Yep.
Bee Gees. All that whole song is in G. Just one chord. Really?
Right?
Really?
It's pretty simple, right?
Wicked.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And like it's the same with Smoke on the Water, B break. It's a G. See?
Solid G?
Yeah, it's on G, right? Until it comes
The lead
to
break.
Yeah, until it comes to the
And what chords are they?
That's what C, and A flat, and back to G.
And what are you saying? So what about the whole song? Like when you sing the verses, are they
It's
on
on
G?
G.
Are you serious?
Came out to Mantra for the lakes and the shoreline. That's just a basic note now, right?
Yes, I understand. But anybody who's learning to play brand new, they can start off with this chords, right?
Thanks, just play the G5, right?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm only just starting to learn this shit
Ah.
after all these years, right?
Well, it's a good thing for anybody who's watching that's trying to learn to play guitar or
It's
lead
like,
or.
The Doors, Roadhouse Blues.
What chord is that? That's
E.
E. So they played that whole song over E.
Almost. Very, just a little, couple of little changes there, but not much. 90% of it.
Roll, right. Oh yeah.
That's it. That's it. That's A. See how it stays on the A?
Yeah.
Then it goes to the B, and C, and B, A, B. It's very simple, right?
Cool.
But 90% of the song is done over an E note or E chord.
Yes, but.
But I'm using the fundamental note E.
So that's why, like, if you got a band that's got, say, keyboards, and it's got violins, and it's got all these instruments, they can all play that one chord or two chords, but they're all playing different instruments and some.
Yeah, the
And you
violin,
could take your,
the violin sounds different than the piano.
the sounds are different, but they're playing with the same
fundamental
chord.
note. Yeah,
Yes.
they're playing the same fundamental note.
But you can take that G chord, like, all right, just take that G chord, and then you can add all these other sounds to that G chord.
And not
Then,
only that, I can also play the G chord there.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Play
That's
there.
what I mean. That's what I'm saying. So you got the G chord up there. So
Right,
how many
yeah.
places can you play G chord?
It's the longer your fingers are, the more you can play because you can stretch them out further, right?
Oh,
Because
yes.
there's only 3 notes to the chord.
Yeah.
The root, the 4th, and the 5th. That's all
Okay.
it is. I mean, this is a G chord. Just these 3 strings here. It's a G chord.
Right.
If you want to get technical about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's open,
Yeah.
right?
So you just play those 3 strings without playing, without putting your fingers on the guitar at all.
Right? Because if you look at a G chord, you got one here,
Yeah.
one here,
Yeah.
and one here.
Yeah.
So what happens to the other 3 strings? You hit them,
Ah.
but you're not fingering them.
No.
So if you're doing something like I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Watch, A minor, G, F.
Oh, okay. So
So
you
I
just
have-
lift your fingers up.
Yeah, right, yeah. I don't
A
have
minor.
I don't have to go here and here.
Okay.
So,
That's good for beginners.
right, same thing,
Cool. That's
Right.
excellent.
same thing.
Yeah.
Shortcuts,
Shortcuts.
and you only learn that by playing all the time
Yes.
and learning different stuff and
Yeah.
trying stuff you've never done before.
That's right.
Because if you do the same thing over and over and over again, you're not going to advance.
That's right.
Right? But it's very easy to get comfortable because you know something
Yeah.
and play it.
Yeah.
the same
That's
thing,
right.
right?
Yeah.
That's why we keep. That's why we got like 150 songs.
Yes, we had a lot of songs. Yeah.
You know,
Got a lot
and you
of
can't play them every night.
No.
So you could have 4 or 5 weeks if you play the same song again.
Yeah.
So that means you got to try to remember what you did.
Yeah.
So in my case, I can't remember the way I played the stuff note for note. So when I'm playing it, I haven't played it in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, what did I do there?
Yeah, I know.
I gotta make it up,
That's right.
right?
Yeah.
And that way you learn, your ears will pick up the
Yes.
sounds, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it comes from listening to everything,
Oh,
even
yeah.
classical music.
That's right.
It makes
Yeah.
a difference what it is.
Yeah. And the classical music, are they doing? Do they have classical music that does it in 1 or 2 chords? Well, that's something we haven't really.
No,
Went
some of that
went
classical
into.
music is very, very complicated.
It is. Yeah. All
Yeah.
different.
But
Now the
still-
Beatles were complicated, weren't they?
Yes, they were. Yeah, but
They
still.
didn't use just 1 chord in their songs, did they?
No.
They
But
used a lot of
they
different
got
chords.
a lot of different stuff, right?
Yeah.
And but that is how you learn sounds,
Oh yeah.
right? I must play in the pentatonic key in the 5th
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to the sounds.
Oh yes.
You gotta know when you hear that note.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to find it.
Yeah.
With this one, you gotta
Yeah.
be able to know what it is.
Yeah.
This one here, you gotta be able to know what it is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That comes from sitting back and playing along.
Yeah.
But whatever comes on the radio,
Yeah.
throw on an album on your turntable
Yeah.
or a CD player, a CD in a CD player, and put it on and play along with it. Hey, listen, and you're gonna make mistakes. You're not gonna be able to figure it out right away.
And you know what?
And that's the best. That's the best way to learn.
I don't think anybody uses a phone, a radio anymore. And it's just a phone. So
Probably
we'll say, get on your
Okay,
phone.
well,
I know.
Okay, let's say a music
I know.
audio source.
An audio source.
Okay.
There we go. Hang on a second. Give them a sample of a song that we wrote with just 1 chord, okay?
Okay.
Let's play a song that we wrote that only has a G chord in it, because that was your idea. I have no idea about music. Bernie does all the music and the guitar playing, and I just write the lyrics. It's not very loud. All over G.
So I'm doing-
I never knew that. And add little nicks to it, yeah. That's all G. So all that lead break I'm hearing in the background and what you're doing there, because we have it pre-recorded, so. all in the key of G, guys. That's crazy. All those nice high notes are all G too in the background there. Wow. And then you can lay that over it.
Oh, yeah.
That's really cool.
This is all over G.
Yeah, and you know when you were playing your guitar on this that I just played, you had all those high notes, and then on the guitar here you were playing lower notes or whatever.
I was playing different.
You're playing something different, but it was all in key of G, right?
Yeah, because I got no idea what I did there.
Well, it was pre-recorded.
Yeah, but I have to sit down now and learn that off note for note.
We did that.
To do it
God,
that way again,
we
right?
did that 2 years ago, I believe, and it's on TikTok now, actually.
Yeah.
So then I put it here.
But seriously, if I wanted to play that like that again,
Yes.
I had to get the file.
Oh, yes.
And sit down and listen and
Oh,
learn
yes.
it all off.
Yeah.
It's like trying to learn Stairway to Heaven.
Yes.
Right, you got to learn it off note for note.
Note for note,
right?
yeah. But at
But
least
this,
when
I
you're
just
doing
make
your
it up.
own, you can
Yeah,
make
I
it up as you go. But it's all in the key of G. That's what I'm trying to
Yes.
tell people, is that it's in
It's
one
all in
key.
the chord.
Chord, I'm sorry. Chord. So, so if you're recording this on a 4-track or an 8-track, you could do several different.
Yep.
You explain it.
I could do several different lead solos.
Leads, yeah.
Okay, I have them on different tracks.
Yes.
I could pan them in different parts of the
Yes.
stereo spectrum, and you hear one guitar here doing one thing, this guitar here will be the center doing something else, this one here will be doing something
And you'll
else.
be doing it all yourself,
And you
or
pick-
you can bring in musicians.
Yeah, and you'll be playing it all over the deck.
Yes.
But it's still
In the key.
fundamentally in the chord G.
On chord G, chord. I keep saying key.
The key of G
But it is in the key of G too, right?
Well, listen, yes,
Yeah.
key of G is 3 chords, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, but I just play.
But you're only using one
So
chord.
this
You're
is
not
G.
bothering with the other 2 chords.
Nope.
Okay. What are the other 2 chords?
Well, G, C, D,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, I got,
Excellent.
got C, F, G, right?
Okay.
Yeah, G, C, F.
Okay. So
So
they're
you-
all so with the
they all
G,
fit.
starting with G, all those other chords fit with it.
Will fit with it, yeah.
Wicked. I'm learning a lot here today. So you write 10 songs using the chord key of G and throw in other chords that fit it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you can borrow secondary chords from other different scales and stuff like that. It can get complicated pretty quick.
You make it easy though. You be a good guitar teacher.
I don't know.
If anybody's learning anything from this, let us know and maybe we can do some more videos for you. Just ask some questions and I'm sure Bernie will be able to give us some ideas and tips. You also said something about Christmas music. You found Christmas music a little
Christmas music is
complicated.
very
Every
complicated.
Thursdays, TikTok at 7:30 p.m. Newfoundland time, and Mondays we are on Facebook 7:30 p.m. Newfoundland time on Bernie's Facebook profile page, Bernie Scott. So.